Okay. Yeah, I forgot to plug my mic back in. Does my hair look stupid? Well, you know, not my hair, but I just put my wig back on when I took it off the other day. I just left the hair ties in and I just put it back on. So I don't know if it's gone a bit floppy, but oh well. Whoa, okay, exposure. What the fuck? Did it just do that, or did I hallucinate that? Hi everybody. Well, everyone who's here. Quiet today, huh? You know, I've been noticing that lately. It's weird because, like, mid-stream I'm getting more viewers than I have for a long time, but the start of my streams are a lot quieter than they used to be. It's just us guys. Hey Chungus, hey Dan, hey Mr. Lightning Bolt, hey Ben, hey Zivik. It's just us. It's just us just hanging out. I knew someone was gonna make a fucking striped pajamas comment. I put this on and I was like, these look like pajamas. It's not, it's just a shirt. Is it bad? Should I change it? Hello, Yellow Swamp. Hey, Morgan. Hey, Esfizz. I know it's weird, like, when I had less followers and less viewers, but people would be at my streams, like, immediately as it was starting. What's happening, guys? Am I falling off? Am I washed? Well, we know the answer to that is no. Very unwashed, actually. Regularly get the stream notifications half an hour late. See, this is why you need to follow me on Instagram. Do you mean, because there's stream notifications, I'm guessing that Twitch just does by itself, right? But I do also post that I go live in Discord, and that should be pinged to everyone. And I also post on my Instagram story when I'm going live. Now, if you're from the Instagram story, let's see who's a true loyal story viewer. What dead thing did I see today? Quick Harapone's quiz. What dead thing did I see today? I'm definitely Unk. A Fwog. That's right. Esfizz got it right. Esfizz is the only true Harapone's fan here. Because if you don't follow me on all of my platforms, you basically want me to die. That's what you're saying, is that you hate me and you want me to die. Painfully. I wonder why the stream notifications... Do you mean the notifications from Twitch itself? Was it my dreams? I had a dream that my boyfriend... that I found my boyfriend looking at other women's boobies. And I woke up in a really bad mood. And I hit him. Like, in the dream, I found out, and then I hit him, and I ran away, and I jumped, like, off a cliff. But I didn't... Like, I just jumped off a cliff into the ocean. Like, no, but I, like... I survived. Like, I didn't kill myself. I wanted to, like... I was, like, so angry that I jumped off a cliff. And then I did confront him. I was like, hey, what the fuck? Like, in the morning when I woke up. You said this last stream, old joke. Oh my... If you're gonna start, like, monitoring my jokes... I mean, I understand that you're, like, a long-time viewer. Right, I understand that you're a regular, but if this is what's gonna start happening, I don't know if I can take that, because I just recycle the same shit over and over and just hope that you guys continue to be entertained. Because I can't come up with new material. It's the same thing. But quite frankly, I think that's the case for a lot of successful people, you know. You find your thing that works for you, and you run with it. Have you had the dream where your BF cheated on you yet? Yeah, I have. not like, I'm trying to think. Like, not a super bad one. Like, I've had worse ones. It's just so hard to imagine him specifically doing that. Like, even in a dream. I think I did have a dream where he... I think I had a dream where he went back to his ex-girlfriend. And I can't remember how it happened, but I think it was also really bad because his mum, like, turned against me as well in the dream. And she was like, yeah, his ex-girlfriend is better for him. I don't know why he even ever met you. And they all just, like, turned against me and were like, yeah, basically, she's just better than you. And that was pretty bad. Hi, Manganese. Thank you for 44 months. That's fucking insane. I can't believe you stuck through this whole time. Hi, Goo. You're basically the Star Wars of niche Twitch streamers. Niche? Niche? Excuse me, I had 150 viewers. Yeah. They always end up happening, those kind of dreams. I got my protein. I got a couple of new, like, little drinking bottles. How did he react? What, like, in the morning? He was just like, no. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, that was just a dream. I didn't really do it. And I was like, are you sure? You promise? And he said, yes. Because, you know, I have dreams where he's really mean to me. Like, not necessarily cheating on me, but... there was some other dream I had where he was just being mean to me for no reason. That's so weird. Why do we dream about our partners like that? The white goo, is it yogurt? You think I'm drinking yogurt? Maybe that's something I do, actually. Hey, Ardent Oscar, how are you? I think we do dream our worst fears, yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's why I dream about flying so much and, like, dying in a plane crash. Like, all the time. I dreamt there was a pregnant goat living in my house. What does this mean? You know, that sounds like it's symbolic of something. A pregnant goat. Maybe there's, maybe you're gonna start having cravings for goat milk. What's the cheese that's made out of goat milk? Is it feta? I remember the doctor progressing to me how far she's progressing. Like, did I say progressing to me how far she's progressing? Explaining to me how far she's progressing? God, I can't talk. Did she have her babies? Oat milk and soy milk family. I've been on soy milk lately. You won't die in a plane crash. When the plane floats off into space, it won't crash. Nice one, Esfizz. Nice one. Yeah, just make fun of me and and my stupidity. Could you have anxiety, and maybe if this is a recurring problem and you also face a lot of fears and anxieties around trust and relationships, you might have an insecure attachment style. I don't have an insecure attachment style. No, what is it? Anxious attachment? Like, I have some problems with trust because of past experiences, but I think having a anxious attachment style is more of a whole, like, complex, like, I've broken up with too many people to have an anxious attachment style. Like, I find it very easy to detach. I do it all the time. Like, I just have trust issues. Because of some past experiences. But I'm not like crazy. Like, I'm not like possessive. I'm not, you know, I'm not like, you're not allowed to have female friends or something like that. I guess there are ways that I am probably a bit intense and distrustful. Like, especially in the start of our relationship, I think I was a lot more like, are you lying to me? Are you lying? Are you lying to me? But then the thing is about that, like, I've also learned that it's it's very easy for people to lie to you. And I found some things out because I had a feeling and I found out things, and then it made me realize, like, oh, actually, like, it is possible for people to just lie to your face and just like continue to live normally. So it's kind of like, what can you do? What can you do? Like, I trust my boyfriend based on his character. That being said, I do also believe that it's just my opinion. I know that not everyone agrees with this, but like, I believe we should have each other's like passwords to our phones and that kind of thing. You know, we're in a long distance relationship, so it doesn't even like matter at this point, but I've never been like, if I was with someone and they wouldn't let me go on their phone, that would be suspicious to me. But not everyone's like that, but that's just how I am. Hi Raydon, how are you doing? I was starting to worry actually. So, whew, thank goodness. Sorry, I'm German. It's probably anxious. Sorry, I was trying to do a German accent. I don't actually know how. I'm German? No. How do German people sound? I don't know. Where has Grim been lately? Speaking of Germans, where is Grim? Do bakers have crust issues? What a banger. Seems most people lie it more often than seems normal to me. I guess, like, I wouldn't even know. It made me reflect on some of my relationships from like years ago, and I'm now looking back at certain like behaviors, and I'm thinking there was something going on and I just didn't know. Like, I remember telling a story about one of my ex-boyfriends, and whoever I was telling it to at the time, was it on stream? I don't know. But the people who I was talking to, they were like, oh, he was cheating on you. Like, that's what was happening, you know that, right? And I was just like, oh. Oh. I was really trying to take the label off, but I couldn't. It's pretty normal to struggle with trust once it's been broken. I think what is important to remember is that every person is different, and your BFF is not responsible for your ex's actions. That's me, though. You seem to recognize your own areas of improvement. Yeah, I understand that. Like, it was definitely worse in the beginning. Beginnings of relationships are really rough for me. Like, there's a lot of turmoil of just being like unfamiliar with someone and trying to learn them and trying to make them, like, help them understand you, and, you know, misunderstandings happen. Oh, maybe that's him. Oh, okay, yeah, that's, oh. All of these messages just came through at once. He's at work right now. I sent him a picture of the dead frog I saw. What was I saying? Was there anything worth continuing? Some people lie to my face and piss me off, just randos. I was thinking about something the other day. I met like a childhood friend. Well, we were friends in like school. And then we lost touch, and we hung out again like last year or something. And as she was talking, I remember she was like telling a story. What it was is we were telling kind of like these little related stories like back to back. It was one of those kind of conversations where I was like, oh yeah, and then this happened. Oh my god, that reminds me. And then this happened. And then it was like every time she told a story, it was getting like progressively more like sounding like it was scripted almost, like progressively more impressive, or like trying to be each time. And it started to feel like, it's like, is this true? You know, when it's like someone is always like trying to one up like whatever you just said, and then it just like the memory just unlocked that was a big problem that we had. Oh my god, like it was like a friend group, and I remember like me and our other friend, we had like a big fight with her about it, because we were like, why are you lying about stuff? Like, we can tell that you're lying, we can tell that you're making stuff up. Like, you ever had a friend like that, or know someone like that, where they just like make stuff up just to like have a story to tell? And then I suddenly remembered, like, oh god, we had like a big falling out. And then it was just so weird. It was like, oh my god, so you still do that? You still do that? I wonder if and then it made me think, I wonder if there are weird things that I do and people are like, oh my god, she's still like that now? So the beginning is the honeymoon phase. It's like the opposite for me. The beginning is like terrifying. Hi Sam. I'm streaming. Whoa, hey Queen Angmar. I haven't seen you for fucking ages. You tell a story about Tenerife, she tells a story about 11 Reef. Yes, exactly. I watched Neon Genesis a long time ago. I want to rewatch it. I did that, but when I was like 12. Yeah. Hi, Zookla. Thank you for 21 months. What the fuck was I about to say? Yeah. I mean, we were very young at the time, so it made sense. When we were kids, like, that's something kids do, yeah. But she's still doing it now. And as soon as I realized she was like making stuff up, or at least embellishing it massively, I just completely lost interest in the conversation. I felt like cheated almost, because I was reacting like, what? Like, oh, and then realizing I had just been like baited into it, I got like so deflated and was like, right, forgot about that. How'd I meet my boyfriend? Well, he'd actually been following me online for a long time. And sometimes he would come into the stream, and sometimes we would message on Instagram, and it was just kind of like that for a few years. We would just like kind of message each other here and there, like send each other memes or something. And then last year I was with someone last year, and then we broke up. And well, it was because for a long time I didn't have any idea what he looked like. Obviously, that naturally like just wouldn't really come up. And then one day he bought like a print, like an artwork that I had made, and he sent me a picture of himself like holding it, and I was like, oh, he's hot. Oh no. Oh no, he's hot. And then, yeah, we just started talking more after that. And he is Spanish and he lives in Spain, so we're long distance. But I'm going to be seeing him in August. We have met in person in January. I was there. I went to Spain to see him. But it was only for a few days. So this time I'm going for a bit longer because I got 2 weeks off of work. So I'm going to go for like 10 or 11 days, I think. And I'm super excited. I do have a big phase of lying, and as I grew out of it, I literally would forget what were real memories and what were lies. Maybe that's what's happened to her now. She can't keep getting away with this. The thing is, like, this is just how, this is like how I've met like quite a few of my exes. Because I just meet people online. Like, I don't go out. I don't meet people in real life. I've never, like, dated someone I met at work or something. Or, like, a friend of a friend or anything like that. I think the only relationships I've had, like my ex before, we met on a dating app. Like, that's the only way I meet people in real life. But other than that, like, all of my friends are friends I met, people I met online. It's just how it's just like how I encounter other humans, you know. He's 8 feet tall. I got a message saying, do you know what he looks like? Yeah, that was just when it all came crumbling down for me. Foreign boyfriend plus 2 attractiveness. I mean, actually, yeah, it's kind of my whole thing. I don't really date English guys. I haven't. I genuinely don't. The last, like, completely English person I dated was when I was, like, 16. A lot of Polish guys is what I've ended up dating. I love accents though. That's my thing. I'm like weak for accents. And he has the best accent. Never thought I'd get a Spanish accent. Oh my, I was fucking... The other night when we called, I was cracking up because... we were talking, he was telling me something about, like, his mum showed him some, like, hair braiding tool or something. It's John 50! Hey, it's John 50! John 50's here! I was contemplating Sushi Man, yeah, around about the same time. Well, it was happening for a bit before then, and I just never made a move or, like, bothered. There was like there's a sushi place near my house, and there was, every time I'd walk, it was, the front is all just windows, and quite a few times walking past there, I'd make, like, eye contact with one of the guys that worked there. And I was like, oh, he needs to, like, come out and hit on me. He needs to leave his workplace just to approach me. It's so delusional. Motorcycle guy was the Polish. That was my last ex. He was Polish, yeah. And he had a motorbike. I haven't picked up any Polish, no, not really. Like, of all of these things, I never learned any of the languages, really. Thank you for the hug! But also my stepmom is Polish. What do I know of Polish? Dziękuję. Kurwa. I don't know. I'm really not good at learning languages. Is sushi guy a large sentient piece of sushi? Yeah. Sushi. I love sushi. Hey Digiman. How are you? Yeah, I was telling a story. Thanks for the hug, by the way. I got a hug. Yeah, we were calling and he was like, oh, my mom showed me this thing, like this hair braiding machine. And then I was like, what did you say to her? And he was like, oh, I just said that's cool. And I asked him to reenact it in Spanish, and he didn't want to do it. So I looked up the translation, and I looked up like, hello son, I found a machine that braids hair, or something like that. And the translation on Google, like the way it pronounced the word son was completely wrong, apparently, according to him. And it sounded hilarious. She literally reads it out like hee haw, and it's like yee haw, something like that. I can't pronounce Spanish words, and like that just absolutely set me off. Hee haw, and then I couldn't stop saying it, and I was just like crying with laughter. So I'm learning Latvian so I can say weird shit to Christy. I'm sure she's loving that. I just can't remember anything. Hee haw. Portuguese, Korean, or Chinese? Wow. Why those in particular? Decided to be in my mysterious phase and lie to women. Don't worry though, I'm a good guy. But what if you're lying? What if that was a lie? Oh, this is mysterious. I'd say, you know, I don't see how that can go wrong, really. Usually works. Hee haw, dinner's ready. I don't know. Are you lying to me? Oh, this could go on. Just two mysterious people lying to each other. Thank you for the hug. And from Sam too. Thank you. I need to drink this fucking protein shake. Hey, Reuben. What was I gonna say? I would prefer to be lied to in a lot of situations. I don't mind being lied to. I don't care that much. Especially if it saves my feelings, lie. Just lie. What am I gonna know? If I never find out, what's the problem? God. Used to call my sister hee-haw as a child because I couldn't say Teresa. That's fair enough. Why am I getting a phone call, but I don't... It's an unknown number, so I don't want to answer it. Maybe they'll text me. Whose number is that? Anyway, I can't answer right now. Give me some... What are some Spanish things I should say to my Spanish boyfriend to make him fall in love with me? Can we answer it? Oh! Guys, did anyone remember what I did yesterday? Did you even care if you care about me at all? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I'm gonna be right back. And we're going on a little roller coaster ride. Whee! shark. I like to think of rhymes. You're gonna be so surprised. Put this in the... Okay, I'm kind of annoyed at myself now because it was a delivery. And I just fucking ignored it. But I didn't hear the door at all. I didn't hear the doorbell. Did they even ring it? They might have just knocked on the door. Nah, that sucks. But it's okay because I'm home tomorrow, so... Oh. Oh, fuck off. Never mind, they're gonna deliver next week instead. That is genuinely... That has ruined my entire evening. Also, I know that all of my housemates are home right now. That is genuinely, you know what? I'm the kind of person where that has completely ruined my mood. We were having a good time and now I feel like shit. I'm in a bad mood now. And Bunda? What does Bunda mean? I know what Bunda means in English. I will cook you hot dogs. Guys. I'm annoyed now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Guys. It means I love your butt. Guys, I'm really annoyed now. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Wait, seriously? They usually try and deliver it just the next day. Why in a fucking week from now? I'm gonna have work. Are you serious? Yeah, it says we'll try again the next day. Why is it saying next? They better fucking try. They better try and deliver it tomorrow. They fucking better. Ugh. You pick it up. Any opportunity I can, I will get things delivered to a place because it's just so unreliable. Like, I live all the way up the stairs. We only have a doorbell. We don't have a doorbell on like the levels of the house. So I can't hear it downstairs. And my housemates don't usually answer the door. So I always get things delivered to a safe space, but some couriers just don't do it. Oh well. Probably go on the website and rearrange the delivery. When I click on the tracking thing, it says we'll try to deliver tomorrow, so. And that's what they usually do. Is mail theft bad? Well, no one... Where I am, there's nowhere to leave a part, like, I don't have a porch or anything. That's an annoying thing as well, like, I'm straight on the fucking high street, so it's not even like they can hide it somewhere, you know, behind the dustbins or something. Someone takes an image of your fist. Me doing this. That's gonna scare him. Then he's gonna be too scared to come back. Yeah, the other meme. Get a second doorbell. How do doorbells even work? Like, what is the science behind that? Wait a minute. How do how does that work? How does the doorbell outside make a sound for the thing inside? Get a house on the Spanish countryside. I mean, well, it's the plan for my boyfriend to move here because he speaks English, perfect English, and I don't speak any Spanish. Electric current rings a bell. Get it? Yeah, I've heard of an electric current. It's a wire? How can I have it all the way upstairs then? Wires go in wall unless it wireless. Ooh, that's a good wisdom. I think if I had... To be honest, I was really annoyed the other day because they posted something through my letterbox and they left it sticking out. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Someone's gonna take that. And then, because they sent a picture of it. And I was like, oh god, I was on my way home. Came in, it was not there. It was not downstairs in like the entry area. And I was like, oh, someone's taking my fucking parcel. And I started to get really annoyed. But then when I came upstairs, my housemate gave it to me outside my bedroom door because they took it in for me. They made turkey. They gave me some turkey today, that housemate. And it tasted really good, but it was really dry. There's actually a little gnome that moves at the speed of sound from the button once pressed to your apartment. See, now that's something that I can wrap my head around that. Like, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Hey Skies, Loey. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Consider a housemate. Yeah, that one is nice. Like, he's always giving me food. And like the other day he gave me noodles, and then he gave me, it was like rice and pork and shrimp. There was like one shrimp and I was very confused about how to eat it because I didn't want to eat his poop. That was my big fear. I don't want to eat the shrimp poop. Having a terrible Wednesday, Skies, but I could be lying. Pretty mysterious. Pretty alluring. I don't know how they're gonna resist that. You eat shrimp poop every night in your sleep? Did you know that the average person eats 10 shrimp poop a night? No, it wasn't raw. But it was just like a whole... It was just like the animal. "10 shrimp poop a night." Why is no one more intrigued by the fact that I've seen a dead frog today? Why is that not piquing anyone's interest? And also tell me to drink my protein milk. It's a statistical error. Shrimp poop George eats 400 a night. Damn it, Shrimp poop George. Shrimp poop is really hard to say quickly. You want to show us a picture? I'm gonna put it in the Discord right now. So, get in there. I'm gonna put it in pictures and videos. Tell me when you guys have looked at it. Half a rabbit? Oh, that's so sad. Do you think maybe like a fox got it? Shorten it to Shroop. Shroop is what I've got between my pants. Wait. Between my pants? What a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Did I send it? Where'd it go? What the hell happened? Huh? Are you guys seeing this? Why is it doing that? Why is it silencing the dead frog? Yeah. What the hell? What the fuck? Is it gonna stay there now? Okay, well basically... Yep, it's gone. What the fuck? Frog gore. And you know what the fun thing is, it's not fun at all. I actually saw 2 dead frogs, but the other one was a lot more dead and being eaten by wasps, so... Need to get out of bed and go be mysterious, or you got a long day of being mysterious and lying to women ahead of you. Go get him, tiger. It's political correctness gone mad. The fuck? What was I gonna say? Something about the dead frog. Have you been deleting it, Sam? I don't think you... Surely you can't do that. Since I am the god of this realm. Yeah, so... I found this, like, little, like, it was like a tiny little garden park, like, nature area thing. And it was kind of sad. Because... I like walked past this little gate and this little grassy area, and first of all, there was like this sign that was like, "Welcome to the nature garden," like, this is part of, you know, South London conservation nature, something like that. And the bin was overflowing, and I was trying to stand there and read it, but there was so much trash and it stank so bad. But then I went in and it was just dead. Everything was dead. Like, the pond was, there was no pond. It was just a dry hole. And so on and so forth. And so I kept walking around, and then there were squirrels, which was nice. And I was reading all the little signs that they had around, and it was just so dry. And then I walked past this bench, and I'm looking, and I see that. And it's just like lying on the bench like that. Hey, tea drinker. And then I wondered, wait, what if it was still alive and it was just dry? What if I put some water on it and it'd come back to life? The heatwave and hosepipe ban? How do ponds survive in the wild? Oh my god, fucking... Did I even tell you guys about the Lido that I went to? It was disgusting. Dehydrated space frog. Surely you're not gonna ban, like, replenishing a pond, though. Hey, Dion. How are you? Hero stream take us to the frog. Well, I'd be kind of doxing myself, so. Lido, yeah, is it like an outdoor swimming, public swimming area? Did I tell you guys about how, there was bird shit everywhere? And it stank? It was horrible. Okay. Also, I went to a job interview, and let me tell you something. Genuinely, as soon as I got there, I was like, I'm never seeing this place ever again in my life. It was just bad vibes immediately. Walk through the door, it's dark. All the lights are off. Also, it was in, I thought it was going to be in this area that I quite like going to, like the shopping area of it. And so on the bus there, I was like, yay, I'm going to this area. And then it started just driving further and further away into just like a nastier and nastier place. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be here. And it was like a cocktail bar. And they were, I could tell that they were intentionally vague in the job listing, because they were like, you know, looking for reliable floor staff to be part of a team in a stylish cocktail bar or something like that. And then I go in there, it's dark as fuck. It's musty. It smells musty. It smells like mold. And they were like, okay, yeah, so basically what we're just looking for is a runner. Like, we're just looking for someone to go and pick up, like, empty glasses and trash and empty plates and things like that. And I was like, oh. Yeah, never mind. Oh, and also that it would be 10-hour shifts until, like, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, ah. Yeah, you're never gonna see me again. You're never gonna see me again. Never gonna see me again. Hello, kind. The pay is minimum wage. But you know, and then I was like, oh, what a waste of time. But then I thought to myself, it is good for me to go to these interviews and see these places, because it makes me appreciate some things about where I work now. I mean, I was saying that, like, it's not easy to find somewhere this chill, like, day to day, like, it's quite laid back, when, like 85% of the time, I'm just left alone to my own devices, and it's very quiet. It's a quiet little cafe, and I'm just kind of standing around. And I love that, personally. Like, I don't want things to do. I want to do nothing, and then go home. So this made me realize, like, I'm kind of in a good situation. I just need to have my shift pattern change. Take a book? What do you mean? Hey, Twankies. So it kind of, like, for the quiet times, oh no, I certainly couldn't get away with that. Holy shit. I couldn't just read a book. Like, what I appreciate that I can just stand there and, like, I just, like, walk back and forth. And, like, I do things that I need to do, right? Like, I come in, I do everything. I restock whatever is low. I clean everything. I do, like, the checks for the fridge temperatures and that kind of thing. And then once that's all done, and I'm just serving whoever's coming in, and sometimes there's just no one. I can just stand there or walk around, and even that means a lot, because I've worked in a cafe that had equally as quiet days, if not more so, but the owners were there all the time and they were constantly micromanaging and over your shoulder. And if you weren't like productive constantly, even in incredibly quiet times, there was always work to do. There was always something that you could be doing, cleaning something, reorganizing something, and I fucking hate that shit. Don't min-max me. Like, if there's nothing to be done, let me be. I will work hard when there's loads of customers, when there's a rush. Like, you'll see me running around and stressed out. Like, so why... So I like that I'm unsupervised most of the time. And I just kind of chill out. I think that's an important part of a cafe for me. If I come in and the barista is reading or doing a crossword, the vibes are great. And I completely agree. Like, I love going somewhere and I'm like, oh, so you actually let your employees be human. Oh, there is nothing worse than places that are like, you're not allowed to stand around and talk with your co-workers. But I definitely wouldn't be able to read a book. Like, I still make it seem like I'm doing things. Even when... Like, if someone comes in, I'll make it out that I'm, like, doing something. And it's because it's very easy to just, like, pretend, you know? Like, I don't make it seem like I am just standing there. But... So, yeah, it's going to be hard to find something like that because, like I've said, I remember working in that cafe that was super quiet, and yet I was constantly had, like, breathing down my neck. And they fired me, actually, because... I think it was kind of like I was there... It was like a temporary position and they decided not to keep me on. I can't remember if it's like over some kind of particular time or what it was, but I just remember them being like, I mean, this is kind of happened before. And they're just kind of like, we can tell that you don't want to be. Like, I can't remember exactly what they said. They said something along the lines of me just not being focused. And it was complete bullshit because, again, like I said, I will work when there's work to do. And like be focused and give a good service and everything. But, there'd literally be like half an hour of no customers. And I've cleaned everything. And I've, like, reorganized all these fucking boxes. Like, what else do you want me to do? And they'd still... And then they, God forbid I just want to kind of, like, stand there and look out the window for a bit. And they didn't want to keep me on. Japanese thing called Sundoku, which describes the act of acquiring books and letting them pile up unread rather than being viewed negatively as hoardings. Looking forward to the potential of the books. Yeah, looking forward to potential of the books is so true. If I go into a cafe and see a good vibe, barista reading or enjoying their job, I'm out of there. I want tension and tons of pressure from the owner and an air of uncomfortably for the staff. Yeah, same. I think that's a great vibe. Shouldn't be paid for chilling on your phone. I completely disagree because that's 8 hours of my day gone. You know, I don't want to be there. That's 8 hours I could be doing something else. I could be doing something for myself. Something meaningful, productive to my life. You have a bowl of popcorn! Is it sweet or salty? Is it microwave popcorn? Now I have the opposite problem where in my team of 5 in the office, there's only 2 of us doing actual work, so we're stressed for having to carry the team. Yeah, like, this is the thing. Like, you know, it's a small cafe. There's only so much I can do in there. Like I said, I go in, I restock everything. Anything that needs to get done, I do it. I'll clean things, I'll wash things, I'll prepare things for the next shift. I'll do anything to take up this time. But if there's nothing, if there's no customers, it's crazy that there are managers that would rather you do some pointless menial task with 0 benefit. Yeah, this is like crazy. Like, I have the kind of manager that sometimes will come in and be like, okay, let's take everything out and put it back in a different way, kind of thing. Like, and it actually, like, changing the order of things that looks better when you look at it, but it actually isn't better for service, like actually doing things. But it feels like productive to clean up. I have a big problem being paid hourly. I average 300 to 400 pieces of work done each week. A colleague of mine averages around 60 and we are paid the same. Oh, I see. Yeah. Doing something for the company you're working for. And Dion's response is exactly right. You are. You're present for when work shows up. Like, I could be somewhere else. I could be doing something else. I'm there for when that customer comes in. Like, and it's been like 30 minutes of absolutely nothing happening. And so I have to be there and wait for that to happen. That's what I'm getting paid for. Big difference between slacking when there's work to do and being allowed to chill when there's nothing to do. Exactly. I'm not like leaving stuff undone. I'm not sitting there with like, you know, the fridge empty. The cupboard's empty. Like, this is my point. Like, I've done everything. Like, if they think it's fair enough that only one person should be in there when there's a busy rush, if they think that's fair enough, then there should only be one person in there doing the amount of work that one person can do. Like, if I'm gonna be stressed out of my fucking mind when there's 15 people in a queue and I'm the only one there, I'm gonna chill when I get a chance to. Cafe shouldn't be a stressful feeling environment. A customer wants a relaxed space to enjoy. Having your cafe employees rushing around looking for meaningless things to do isn't a good vibe. Yeah, I think so. I like it when anyone in a workplace is relaxed. A pub I worked at, the manager got us to move everything around, and it meant instead of ice, cocktail ingredients, glasses all being in the same place, you had to go through 3 different parts of the bar and squeeze past people to make a drink. Yeah, because I think they kind of forget what it's actually like to work an actual service. Why is the fridge empty? You've done your own tasks, have everything cleaned and organized, and have made a round looking if others need help. You have every right to take a breather. I've worked in a very high stakes, sometimes high paced jobs, and we take every opportunity to let off some tension and relax. It's the healthy and professional thing to do to ensure you save your energy from when it matters most. Yeah, exactly. Because I guess, you know, it can get busy. And that's what I'm there for. To be a good worker within capitalism, you must do as little work for the most pay as possible. Yes, exactly. Because you're getting paid as little as you possibly can. That has what has been decided for you. They're trying to get the most work out of you with the little pay as possible. But also, like, the annoying thing is that even where I am right now, I can't even do as much as I would do if there were just 2 people there, because I can't leave to get anything. Like, I have what's in the cafe, but if I'm completely out of stock of something, I have to ask someone else to bring it to me, and it's so annoying. Because I obviously can't leave the cafe unattended. And I go in 10 minutes before my shift anyway, because for some reason it's set up so that I open the cafe at 6 and I start my shift. I'm supposed to just start my shift at 6, walk in and unlock the doors. That's not happening because the people on the evening shift don't prepare anything. The cups are empty, the milk is empty, the chairs and tables are everywhere, it's dirty. I have to go in, clean everything, restock everything so that I can actually start service. Because that's like mostly about making it easier. Like, I can't, it's not even that like, I really want to show up for the company. I can't do my job unless I do that. Have you started taking the oven home with you each day to keep other people from making it dirty? Yeah. I have mentioned to my manager that stuff is like not prepared the night before. And she's just kind of like, oh, those guys are... I think their reasoning is that it's really busy in the evening and it's really quiet in the morning, so it should be fine. Which I would, like, agree with, because it is true, it is very quiet, but then, like, don't have opening at the same time that my shift starts. It just doesn't make any sense, because sometimes people are in there, like, immediately, and I don't have cups to serve their coffee in. You go out drinking with them? There was a work night, a drink night that happened a while ago, but I didn't go. Thank you for the hug on the stretch and hydrate. Does the protein milk count? Would it be something I'd say to my boss? No. I mean, I've told them that that's what I do, that I come in earlier to do that. They don't really care. Where they're unreasonable, but try asking your managers to adjust your shift start/end time by like 10 to 15 minutes to account for the time you actually are working. Won't count as a loss for them hours wise, and it'll give you a little extra cash. I guess I could, yeah, I could maybe talk to them a bit more about it. But like, that's the thing. I'm like picking up on this stuff. I'm already doing like extra. And I'm still ending up with these quiet moments. So I'm not gonna like force myself to find something to do for no reason. Even when I first joined, the cafe opened at 7 and then they changed it to 6. So this is the weird fucking thing, that they were like, when you're opening, you would have to come in at 6 a.m. to open the cafe at 7. And then they changed it to opening at 6. So I was like, oh, wait, does this mean we have to come in at like 5 a.m. now? And they were like, no, you start at 6. Huh? And remember when I got told off for like restocking cups mid-service? Yeah. Machine games? What's that? Yeah, and also, like, that just means, like, we have a bunch of them in the cupboard. So I was getting more from the cupboard below me and going and just putting them up to the cup holder section on the counter. And I wasn't, like, really told off, but it was a comment that was made to me that was basically saying, hey, we noticed that you were restocking things while there were customers waiting to be served. Yeah, and that I'm not supposed to do that. And I was like, oh, but you see, the cups were empty. So if I were to serve them and they ordered a coffee, see, what I would have to do is, get a cup. Yeah, that's right. I'd have to get a cup from the cupboard and restock the cups so that I could make the coffee that they ordered. You know, because their thing was like, you should do restocking in between. Like, you should be doing that when there aren't customers. Like, fair enough. If it was just like low and could be a bit topped up, but there are people waiting, I just use what I have to serve people as quickly as possible. But it had completely run out. I had no option. But they were still like, yeah, you should be doing it when there are quiet moments. That's when you restock stuff. And I was like, right. Yes, you're right. Hey, Callum. Small business owners can be really bad. Yeah. Oh, you're so right about that. I worked at like a little independent cafe and the two owners work there every day. Like, they did work very hard, don't get me wrong. But one of them was horrible. She would scream and shout at these like young workers that they were hiring. She made a girl cry because this is still insane to me to this day. They had this, it was only a small cafe, but there were a few tables and tables outside that weren't numbered, like no table numbers or anything. She expected whoever was serving, like the cashier, you know, taking the orders, she expected us to remember who ordered what. She expected us to remember people's faces. If it's like one or two people, sure. But there would be busy rushes where there was a queue out the door and people were sitting inside, outside, but you know, you're serving one person after the other. She expected people to remember who ordered what. Like, how actually unintelligent can you be? And there was a girl that, it was really busy, and the lady, like the owner, came out with a plate of food and was like, okay, who ordered this? And she goes to the cashier and she was like, who was it? Who ordered this? And she couldn't remember. She was like, oh, fuck, I can't remember. And this lady starts screaming in her face in front of all the customers. How fucking disgusting is that? And just was just like, you could hear, and she went out the back just to like shout. That was the place that fired me. That didn't keep me on. That, to be honest, that was probably where I like checked out. Like I at that point I was like, okay, well, I have no respect for you anymore. I'm not gonna do any fucking work, so no wonder. "70 stream streak. Nice. Hey, Elmo. I'd like to report a cool person and awesome chatters on my screen." We take these kind of reports very seriously. Don't joke about this. Some people become small business owners because they're so terrible no one will employ them. Mm. She never made a mistake in her life. I mean, just what a stupid system. Remember people's faces? Are you insane? I still don't. Like, I would take someone's order, make it. I'll like take someone's order, turn around, make the coffee in like less than 30 seconds, turn back around and not know who I'm looking at. The other day, someone who was trying to pay with a £50 note, by the way, he accidentally dropped it in the tip jar as he was passing it to me. And we both looked at it, and I looked up like, I was like, wow, thank you so much. It was so funny. And they were like, ooh. If I had $12 trillion, I'd be your benefactor and fund the arts. That's all I've wanted to hear. I just need someone to give me a lot of money to do something, to live my life. Please, 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 please sponsor me, fund me. Someone fund me. I got close once, but I had to stay true to my morals. Hi, Pipestan. I'd also fund the fast. Ew. I don't fart, I'm a girl. I don't know. Maybe subconsciously I'm sending a message with my stripes. Just a joke, haha. I just like the color green. I like wearing green. I am a girl, yeah. So I think some people think I'm a femboy. Or some people think I'm non-binary. Maybe more so when I had my micro fringe. Maybe not so much now. Ew, you're a girl. No, I've just been told that by some people, they were like, oh yeah, when I first saw you, like, online, I thought you were non-binary. But yeah, no, I feel like a girl. Like, I like being a girl. But I would like to experience just, like, cranking hog. It is, like, a regret. It's like, like, I do grieve it. Like, I do sometimes, you guys know that I do sometimes fantasize about having a penis. Like, I don't necessarily, like, want to be a man. Like, I wouldn't want to stay like that. But sometimes I have dreams where I have a dick. And it's like, you know, my hand is full, you know? You know someone is non-binary because they're completely androgynous but also have massive honkers and a giant hog. True. To be honest, it's pretty great. Putting a pillow down your pants and pretending to be fake hung. Here we go. It's either protein or I want penis. True. If those are just dreams, no one here has their hand full. Yeah, that's why it's a dream, I guess. If you want one, you can always get one. Doesn't have to be permanent. What? Huh? What are you talking about? Not like, I don't want like a strap on. That's not the same. The penis pill? Strap-ons with a catheter attached. It's not peeing that I want to experience as a man with a penis. I don't need that. Do strap-ons come with balls? That just suddenly occurred to me. I know that like some dildos do, but okay, that makes sense. Plug and play penis. Bluetooth penis. If they finally develop a big dick solution, I'm selling land, I'm selling whatever and getting it. Would you, like, have your arm removed in trade for a bigger penis? Oh, that's so funny. Move to my feet. What you could try is putting on a pair of slacks and open the zipper and putting your index finger through it from the inside. You think I haven't done that? Wait, I think... Wait. There he is! There's our little guy! There's a... Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, Joey just got it! You know what I'm genuinely gonna do after the stream? I cannot do it on stream, but I'm gonna do that and pretend to have a wank. I can't do that. Even I can't do that on stream though. Oh, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much, Anonymous. That tiny shit away. Was it cute? W penis. We're just talking about me having a penis again and how badly I want a penis. Who thought that was the moneymaker? She's a grower. Yeah, man. I feel like this happens every like 5 or so streams. I just think about it. Like, it just must be so nice to put it in things. To feel embraced by something. I had a friend who would get his BF to lie on top of him so he could wank him off, but with his technique. Wait, yeah, wasn't there... You were talking about some guy that did, like, crunch it? He did, like... What was it? He put, like, his knees over his head or something just to have a wank. He exaggerated. It's been a little while since you talked about penis envy, yeah. But I really like being a girl. But I don't really like having a vagina. Like, that's not what I like about being a girl. What I like about being a girl is having long hair and wearing makeup. And, you know, being scared every time I leave the house in the dark. Would you rather be with someone else rather than crank? What do you mean? I'd rather turn into a crocodile. Is thinking about this while you need downtime at work? Yeah. Some girls do have penises, don't get me wrong. Do you think little jumpsuits would look better or worse with a massive bulge? Jumpsuits? So that's not fair that you get to be a girl and you also get to crank hog. That's just not fair. What the hell? Oh wait, oh my bodysuits? I was thinking of jumpsuits like overalls almost. Interesting chat, eh? See, that's the thing. I wouldn't want to have a bulge. Like, if I was wearing stuff like that, I'd probably tuck it into my butthole. I just want to choose when to have it, and then I take the penis off. Do you guys ever think about having sex with yourself as the opposite gender? No, but now I will think about it. I discuss myself too much. I don't. Sometimes I do, I guess. Oh shit, actually I haven't... Oh, I did have my creatine today. I had this much. There's still a little dribble at the bottom there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I do identify with the gender I was assigned at birth. I don't feel like I want to change that. I just, as the coaster says, put penis here. And I wish I could. I'd love to coaster, but don't have one. If you could have a hog but never go back, would you go for it? No. No. Does creatine make your penis bigger? Yeah, like, I want to have sex from that POV. Like, I just want to know what that is like. Like, like, that's what I'm curious about. That is a bad thing to have on your desk. Well, it comes with this. This is what Sam got me for my birthday. So you can tell this is something that comes up a lot in conversation. But you wish I had a hog during your period? I'm actually just started my period today, so... Right, clean shirt. That sheep boy, are you listening? See, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to be clear. Like, I'm thinking like alternate universe. Like, his girl alternate universe version. My boy alternate universe version. Wow. That's awesome. What a thought. Should I write a fanfic? Gender swap me and my boyfriend? I think it's very unfair that we can't change shape at will. I have said this. That, like, if there was like a creator sim in real life, you just go into a thing and change whatever you want, I'd be so for that. How fast would I run if I was a horse? I don't think I'd be very fast. I've been watching Uma Mazume, and I don't think I'd be a very fast horse girl. Left Hand of Darkness. Ooh. I think I've heard of that author. Does she do like sci-fi fantasy stuff? Or is that something else? Yeah? Just had raiders attack my village and going medieval. Is that a game? Take it to the knackering yard, boil her down for glue. That's all I'm good for, I guess. I certainly hope it's a game. Gonna see the Odyssey? Oh, I was supposed to ask someone who came by earlier. They said they were going to see the Odyssey, and I wanted to ask what it was like. Yeah. I don't know how to move on from that conversation. Read nothing good about it, like about the movie, the reviews. You be fucking my Odyssey. UTI? I know I don't have a UTI at the moment. Just my period. I went for a walk today. I think I did. Let's see how many steps I did. I can't believe I missed that fucking parcel. I'm so pissed off, guys. 11,458 steps today. Saw it on Monday. What did you think? You're drinking creatine, you're trying to put weight. I am working out. I started working out a few months ago. For me, what I'm doing is mostly like legs and glutes. I want to get a big fat butt and be really ultra uber sexy with my big fat butt. But I also want a ripped six pack. So I'm doing like, you know, all the glute exercises. I'm doing my squats and my glute bridges and RDLs and all this kind of stuff. And I'm also doing like core workouts and ab exercises. And I just want to get sexy, basically. I want to get sexy. We left it too late for extended backrooms? Fuck. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. I really wanted to see that. It looks clear to me Nolan has never even played Mario Odyssey. How's it going so far? Take a look yourself. Go check on my Instagram and you'll be like, wow, what a big fat butt. I think it's been going pretty well. I mean, I guess if, like, the thing is, I just started taking these kind of like pictures where I'm feeling, you know, kind of confident and sexy, because I've been like very insecure about my body for my whole life, so I didn't take many pictures like this or like try, but I really do think that like I'm seeing a difference in my body. My legs, everyone is saying that like my legs look a lot bigger. You know, sometimes I'm wondering if I'm just like imagining things, but I don't know. I think I look at old pictures of myself and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely, like, my thighs are definitely a lot thicker. Because I've always been quite thin. But I've never like gone in shape. It's gonna be on YouTube for free. What, Backrooms? Did you just say you're doing squats? I mean, that's part of a different workout routine. The only problem is that it's starting to hurt my knees a little bit. You need weighted ab work to see visible gains in that department. I think I heard body weight alone doesn't build visible abs. Really? Because all I've been doing is body weight ab exercises. And I'm seeing, I think my stomach is definitely looking more toned. The extended stuff? Oh, okay, nice. Ten sets of wet the bed till failure. You can build visible abs with body weight, absolutely. Yeah, you just also have to have low body fat. Like, for visible abs. Because abs are pretty, like... I don't know, I read that they're, like... You don't have to do as much to build your abs as, like, other muscles on your body. Do more circuits? What do you mean by that? Yeah, exactly. Losing weight is the most important thing for visible abs. And I am certainly not trying to lose weight. I'm more active. I'm moving my body more. Just because I've been trying to be a bit healthier and, like... I've been trying to go for walks a few times a week. Because I don't really like... I don't do a lot of activity, you know? And I don't really like sports and stuff like that. But walking is nice. So... Like, I am moving more, so I feel like... Because there was a time where I was actively trying to gain weight, and it was just the worst. Like, it felt horrible. And now I don't feel that way as much about myself. Like, I think I can change my body in different ways. Like, forcing myself to eat that much all the time, it felt awful. Can't build Rome in a day, yeah. Squat, walking 30 steps, and then body weight squats. All kind of variation. Sled pushing? See, the thing is, I don't go to a gym. I just work out at home. And I have weights. Like, I'm doing, like, all my other exercises are weighted. I've got... Right now I'm doing glute bridges at 30 kilograms. And then I have, individual 8 kilogram dumbbells. But I want to get, like a hand grip thing. Because the heavier ones, like the 15 kilogram dumbbells, I think I could do exercises with them. The only reason I can't is because I actually, like, can't hold onto them. Like, I can't grip them. I need to get something to help with that. Yeah, you can work the abs out, like, more often, right? 9:30 Saturday in Marleybone? Marleybone's not far, right? Like 9:30 p.m.? Walking through water like a cat doing recovery is great for muscles. Oh my god. Someone put me in, like, a harness on one of those treadmills that are submerged in water. And you do train, like, any other workout I'm doing, I'm trying to also, like, engage my core while I'm doing it. You know what I find really hard? Hip abduction movements. Basically, like, I just do, like, side leg raises with, like, resistance bands. Oh my god, I find it so hard. Just to, like, move my leg apart from the other one. It's so hard. At some point, grip strength comes the limiting factor for free weights. Yeah, like, this is what I'm starting to realize, that it's very awkward doing glute bridges with dumbbells. And I'm thinking about, like, I watch all these videos of people going to the gym and they've got, like, the hip thrust machine, and I'm like, ah. But I'm just too scared to go to the gym. If I ever went to the gym, I'd need someone to go there with me. Adduction? Adduction? Or abduction? Because I definitely couldn't. For glute bridges, I can't go any heavier than this. I would need a bar. Tight as fuck hips from sitting all the time. But I can open my legs real wide. Bulgarian one-legged squats will develop your ass and femoral biceps incredibly. The thing is, I tried to do Bulgarian split squats and it really fucked up my knees. It hurts so bad. It's just something I can't do. I do single leg RDLs. And I feel those. I feel those in my hamstrings and I feel those in my glutes. Body weight, but that's not gonna... like, for glutes, body weight is absolutely not enough. Adduction is squeezing, abduction is opening your thighs. Like, I don't know what anything is in there. I don't know what all the machines are. I don't know how to use them. You start with body weight, but I think even if I'm doing them with body weight, like it just hurts my knees. I think something's wrong with my knees. Yeah, I'm also like, I'm not doing anything just with body weight anymore. Deduction is how you know the difference. The machines have diagrams you can follow? I'm just too embarrassed. I'm too embarrassed. I can't do it. I need like a gym friend. Pain isn't necessarily a bad thing. In your knees? In your knees? I think so. The easiest way to get comfortable in a new gym is to tell everyone you see there that you dream about sleeping with yourself. Should we go to the gym, Sam? Oh. Because I'm worried people are going to come up to me and be like, your form's wrong. No, I'm too embarrassed. I'm too embarrassed. This was like, when I was like 14, I could not get on buses. I had so much social anxiety, I couldn't even use the bus. They do inductions at the gym? Really? Just go up to the biggest person in the gym and punch them. Just go up and pee on their leg. Assert dominance. People in the gym tend to be super friendly. Really? Even for, you know, stupid little chuds like me? She pissed all over one of the bikes? What happened? They'll point and laugh at you and then you'll pee yourself. Thank you. Little Chungus is the only one that is honest to me here. You're pretty and hot. No one will be mean to you for the rest of your life. People are quite nice to me. Sometimes the KFC guy gives me one piece of extra chicken. Why? I wonder why. There's a guy at work. The last couple of lunch times we've sat next to each other, like opposite each other at the table, and he takes my plates, like when I finish eating, he takes the plates and cleans it up for me. Why are people so nice to me? But I think he is just being like, he's kind of like an older, like gentleman type thing. I don't think he's trying to flirt with me or anything. If you had to live in my body, you would have killed yourself years ago. Stop it. They give me one less piece of chicken! They hand you the bag and then they go like, wait a minute, give that back. And they just take one out and look at you. Pass it back. She was trying to beat her personal best and stayed on when she really needed to piss. Come on, lady. Pretty privilege is real, and you know what I think is like actually it's so embarrassing when people are like, oh, you don't get it, like what was the actual term? Pretty punishment. People claim that when they're pretty, they get pretty punishment. And it's not so easy to be beautiful, you know, because, you know, people will, like, be dishonest with you and shit like this, and it's like, you have, like, no fucking, like, idea. Like, people who don't look a certain way and, like, literally, like psychologically, unconsciously, like, people treat ugly people or people looking a certain way differently. And, like, the way ugliness is represented in media is always ugly, like, evil characters are ugly, and the heroes are all beautiful. Like, it's so, like, ingrained into us. I can't imagine being like, oh no, you don't get it. Like, it's actually kind of hard being pretty, and I just feel like it's so insulting to people that have to deal with being treated poorly because of the way they look. They literally say to me, you're not pretty enough for this chicken, and then they eat it in front of me. I experienced pretty privilege on Hammer. I think being ugly is a moral failing. True. True. Is anyone actually ugly though, or are most people just painfully average? Well, yeah, I mean, ugly is also just, like, not a nice word, and it's subjective. Beauty is subjective, and but also, like, I think that actual beautiful people, I think, is incredibly rare. Like, I don't think it's something you see, and you know when you do encounter someone in real life, not online. The internet doesn't count. You see it all the fucking time on social media that you get desensitized to it. When you see someone who is, like, actually incredibly above average, like, actually beautiful in person, in real life, I think it's like, you can tell, like, you're like, oh, this is something my eyes have not witnessed. Like, this kind of, like, composition of a face just looks so incredible. Because you just never see it IRL. You see it on social media, but then seeing it in person is like, oh wow, okay. Being in the same room as a celebrity is often surreal because of how they look. Have I ever seen a celebrity in real life? I don't think I have. Imagine being that beautiful where people have that reaction to. Yeah. My longtime friends get more and more beautiful every time I see them. That's so sweet. It's like seeing a gnome. It's like seeing a mythical creature. See, but like, I just don't believe you, Sam, because like, I I think it's impossible to like have this conversation. There's almost no point in me talking about like how I feel about how I look, because it always just comes across as fishing, like compliment fishing. I don't think I'm ugly. But just objectively, I don't think I think I can be cute, I think I can be pretty, but I don't think I'm like beautiful like that. I don't think I'm ugly. I've thought a lot about like my face, and I've looked at my face a lot, and I've looked at other people's faces a lot. And I'm on social media, like I'm online, so I know what it's like to take pictures of yourself from all these different angles and all of this stuff. And like, I know what I really look like, you know? Sure, a younger half-sister is a famous visual kei artist, and my dad's second cousin played 2 different Bond girls, including Octopussy in the movie of the same name. Wow, famous. Me famous? Yeah, the left side of the face. Brown. I read Savannah Brown and said brown. Bogo's minted? Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, there have been people that come into the cafe that, but you know, I think I've only had this reaction towards like women. I don't know if I've really like in person seen like a handsome man and been like, wow, that's like exceptional, apart from seeing my handsome boyfriend, of course. But I mean, like, in real life. Glazing having a pee-pee? I was just fantasizing. It's because men are ugly. Not all men. I hope she's not seeing Hog in the cafe. Yeah, I fucking hope not. But my boyfriend doesn't like the way he looks. I think it's very sad. And I just don't understand it at all. He doesn't think he's handsome. Has he finished work yet? Look what he sent me. Oh my god. Focus. Focus. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck's sake. How do I fix that? What do I do about that? I want to show you guys things on my phone. It says cause of death missed you a lot. Change your autofocus settings? Can someone else do it for me? Nice looking guy into the nice looking thing. Arguably better, I'd say. No, it's different. Me talking about not liking how Sheep looks and how you'll feel about when I say it, no, it's different because he is actually, like, he's like a marble statue. Like, he looks like he was designed by something. He's like your carer anyway. So true. Arguably, you said you want to be less like a cool looking guy, good looking guy, nice looking guy, and more like a nice looking and I said that's arguably better to be a nice looking I don't even know if I have fucking autofocus on. I don't know. His marble statue pose. Probably him on his phone talking to me. That's what it would be. Yeah, I guess I have it off. Because like, also, usually isn't the background slightly blurred? Why isn't it like that anymore? Do you think if I made a clip of me showing you guys my little willy, it would go viral and I get loads of followers again? I'm gonna be hitting 40k followers soon, I think, on Instagram. Just from being goated and sexy. We can only hope. Live stream fails. No. What do you guys want to talk about now? I should probably eat something else. I haven't really eaten much. I feel like eating something salty. Like a fry. How little? Wouldn't you like to know? Ooh, have you given them a name? We'll have to give ours a name. You name your wieners? Sorry, that was a yawn. I would name mine. know. Give me some suggestions. Archibald. Hogarth. Giacomo. Harrowbone. David after David and Goliath. Bruce Tilch. Sluggy. Bro. Are you trying? Oh, I can't. You can't send links in the chat. You could send it, join the Discord and send it on Discord. Can I call it Hugh? Huge. Clip the moment. With my boyfriend? What moment with my boyfriend? Hugh Janus. Huge penis man. I'm gonna call it sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm gonna call my penis Zeus. That's kind of badass, right? John 51. My cock's massive. Remember when there was someone in chat called My Cock's Small? They'd always come in and I'd find it really funny. Where's My Cock Small? To shoot lightning and turn into a swan? Only one way to find out. Your penis is shocking. Yeah, see then when girls would say that, I'd be like, yeah, thanks, his name is Zeus. Like, and I'll be like, you're about to get electrified by this long schlong Johnson. Give him the shocker. Hey Dusty. Hey Bad Wolf. Your dick turns into a swan, does it become property of the crown? Yeah, it becomes protected. So that means none of you guys are allowed to make fun of it, or you'll get put in the London dungeon. I'd rather have a corkscrew penis or a lightning bolt penis? Lightning bolt penis. Your penis is unlikely to strike the same person twice. Not so sure about that. Okay, I'll check my clips. Thanks for making a clip. I'll check it after. I'll probably be ending stream soon. Thanks for hanging out, blood. I like it when you guys make clips. It makes my job a lot easier. Does the lightning bolt fork multiple times? Don't you know it? I can't believe I missed my fucking package. I'm so annoyed at myself. Should I punish myself? Be honest, should I? Should I punish myself for being stupid today? Hey Trio, how you doing? It's fucking lazy flatmates. I didn't hear the doorbell. That's exactly what happens to me, Little Chungus. That's exactly what happens to me. I will run down the stairs. The other day, I missed a package because they just don't wait. I was running down the stairs. I just see my housemates chilling in the kitchen. Like the downstairs kitchen, not even the upstairs one. So, like, you know, one set of stairs away from the door, from the front door. Just looking at it, ringing. And I'm like running down there and I miss it. Because it takes me a long time to get up here. To get down there from up here. I always do too. I get the packages all the time. What ways could I punish myself? I could eat some of the bits of food that have fallen behind my bed. I could, I could burn myself with a match. Could sleep the wrong way up. I could... I could give myself a wet willy. A pickup point? Yeah, whenever I have the option I do, but some orders, some couriers, they just don't allow for it sometimes. I could put my head in my door and smash my head. Brush your teeth one extra time. If I were to brush my teeth one extra time, then I'd need to do it twice right now. Could turn myself into a hamburger. Hey, Green. Your punishment is giving yourself a genuine compliment. Is this going well? Is this going well? Get in the kettle! I could get in the kettle and boil it. Eating magnets is not a punishment, hello? What compliment should I give myself? I don't have any, anything to drink. I finished my protein milk. I guess I got a little bit more piss. Why is this dripping on me? I'm just trying to think of something, compliment for myself. I'm very... What's the word? Determined. Quite passionate. And I'm working pretty hard right now on my life. Whether it's yielding any results, that's in question. That's up for debate. And I also cleaned up. Thanks for noticing, Joey. Thanks for noticing, Joey. Hello, we not see anything missing here? Look what I did today after seeing a dead frog. I went to the store and I just got a bunch of storage boxes, like containers. And I just put everything into boxes and I put them over here. And now this space is all cleared up. Yeah, I did also, I cleaned my bed. And by that, I mean I put a new blanket on there. Because I was sleeping on a towel, and now I've changed it for a blanket. I do always want to be a better version of myself, that's true. Do you think I'm open to change? Yes, spare change. Because I need money. I trick people with wigs? What are you tricked into? I missed the drying rack. Yeah, I folded it away. Have you watched the dog bed cover since I gave it to you in October? Nope. That's why I keep putting down towels and blankets. Is it? Oh! Oh, he's finished! He's finished his work! There's so much space. I forgot how much, like, space is here. I'm looking at the floor, like, wow, I haven't seen this in months. My hee-ho! My hee-ho! I do squats there. I do all kinds of stuff there. I was thinking of posting a picture tonight. A sexy little mirror selfie. I want to take more sexy pictures, but I need to wait for this fucking spot to go away. Why is that there? It really hurts too. I need to wait for it to go away. I can do squats. I do 30 squats with 15 kilogram dumbbells. I could actually, yeah, I could airbrush it out, but what if I wanted to do a video? That's the thing. Also, hi Lost Light, how you doing? Something enter there? I sure fucking hope not. What do you mean, did something enter there? Rotoscope it out? Do you think I know how to do that? My boyfriend is walking home. What do you guys... Okay, what do you guys want me to talk about with him on Discord? Anything you want to ask him? I'll bring some stuff up. I could maybe use foundation there, true. I could maybe do that. Haven't been on much because I got a job with no work-life balance. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's... I hope you can find some kind of balance. Or find a better situation, because that must really suck. Robert Eggers movie? I'll have to ask him. You're in Madrid right now? Oh. I'll be flying to Madrid, but I won't be staying in Madrid. Asking about the civil unrest in India due to the Prime Minister causing mass unemployment and then calling the unemployed people cockroaches. I can ask him what he knows about that. Temporary tattoo or decorative makeup? I do have a temporary womb tattoo that I haven't used yet. But that's not where my womb is, so... Oh, I won't be staying. I literally just land in Madrid and then I'm going to see my boyfriend in, like, hours away. Who sent you that temporary womb tattoo? We don't need to... We don't need to specify on that. A confused succubus, her first day on the job. They're calling themselves roaches. You know what I learned at that little park that I went to? Apparently, there's a numerous stag beetle population in South London, of all places. I I've never seen a stag beetle here in my life. There was like a log pile, and the sign was like, "This is where the like stag beetles live." God, what? Oh, we didn't watch any more of the documentary. I'm sorry. Because we've just been chatting so much. Just been having such a good chat. So sorry I didn't watch any more. We will be watching it and finishing it. I wish I streamed more in the week. I do feel like I'm absent from stream quite a bit, you know. And we need to get back to playing games as well. Just if I can get my schedule at work changed so that I'm doing 2 days in a row, that'd be great. Maybe I could think about it after that, but oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. I'm looking at the viewer list. Just seeing who's hanging out. Look at all you guys hanging out. Okay. I'm gonna call it a night here. I feel like 3 streams a week just isn't enough though if I want to grow here. Yeah, anyway. I'm gonna head off now, and I will be streaming again tomorrow. And hopefully I'll have something more to show you. I want to do some more crafts tomorrow. So I will see you. The wife go on blind date. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go. Love seeing you guys as always. Love hanging out. We always have such a good time, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so be good, and go to bed at your bedtime